This ongoing Ashes series between the arch rivals England and Australia is just getting so much exciting with every passing leg. If the one-off test had Australia starting off with a win, the T20I series had England bouncing back in a very thrilling fashion. Now with the final leg, that is the ODI series just around the corner, let's take a look at how the squads of both these teams look in this segment of Swara Presents The Outside View, co-powered by Wahe. To begin with the big picture, as of now, the Ashes of 2023 stands at a ratio of 6-4 in Australia's favour. As far as talking about claiming the Ashes is concerned, the odds are still very much in Australia's favour because all they need is just one solitary win to be able to retain the Ashes. But for England, things are still quite tough because although they have won the T20I series by a margin of 2-1, still, this ODI series, they will have to win by a complete margin of 3-0 to actually be able to win back the Ashes from a very mighty Australia who have been holding on to the Ashes since 2015. So this ODI series is definitely going to be one major decider in this arch rivalry. And now to begin with discussing the details of the squads of both these teams, let's begin with England. So England have announced a 15-member squad for this upcoming ODI series against Australia. And to begin with the details, pacer Lauren Filer, who had quite an impressive outing in that one-off test, is all set to make her white ball debut for England. Lauren has consistently been clocking impressive speeds and is slowly and gradually grooming herself to become a key pacer for England in the near future. Also, Maya Bouchier, Freya Davies and Lauren Winfield-Hill, who were all part of the T20I fixtures, have also been excluded from this 15-member squad. Now a very important question arises, as after looking into England's squad that they have announced, is that who is going to be their second opener? Because Tammy Beaumont has always been a part of England's ODI squad and also a very key opener for them. So definitely out of the two openers, one slot has to be for Tammy. So who is going to be her partner? Because Emma Lamb has been dropped from the squad. So who is going to be that person who will be filling up the second slot? Is it going to be Alice Capsey? Because Alice Capsey had a very impressive outing in the T20I series, especially in the third T20I. She was a major contributor in England's win. It could be her. Or will it be Danni Wyatt or Sophia Dunkley? Because Danni Wyatt was the player of the series in the T20I series. She was in such tremendous and formidable form. It could be her as well, a very good option. So, Tammy Beaumont and Alice Capsey, or Tammy Beaumont or Danni Wyatt? Well, it's about time we got to know about it. As for Australia's squad, well, they do have a very balanced side because breaking their juggernaut is one difficult task, although England have managed to break that in the just concluded T20I series, and Australia, after this T20I series loss, would be desperate to claim that one solitary win and retain the Ashes as fast as possible, and for that they would definitely go back to the drawing board and have a lot of things to introspect upon. Now let's take a look at who would be the players to watch out for in this upcoming ODI series. Beginning with England, first player definitely has to be Tammy Beaumont. Tammy Beaumont, only until last week, has underlined her stupendous white ball form with an unbeaten 83, a match-winning one in just 62 deliveries for the Blaze against the Northern Diamonds in the Rachel Hayhoe Flint Trophy. Also in that one-off test where she smashed an outstanding double century, she would want to continue with that form and deliver for England in this ODI series. Second player definitely has to be Danni Wyatt. Danni had a stupendous performance and outing in the just concluded T20I series and also was a major contributor for England being able to break finally the Australian juggernaut, also to become the first team to do so since 2017. Thus being declared the player of the series. So Danni would definitely want to continue banking upon from that stupendous form in this upcoming ODI series. As for Australia, of course, the first player has to be Beth Mooney. Beth Mooney has time and again with the bat, has always been so consistent with the bat and always contributed in the batting lineup for Australia, and she would definitely be banked upon as a key and important top order batter for Australia in their much famed batting lineup lineup in the upcoming ODI series. And the second player, of course, all-rounder Tahlia McGrath. Tahlia McGrath, both with the bat and ball, just about knows how to keep that balance and contribute equally, be it the batting lineup or the bowling lineup for Australia. And Australia would definitely want and bank upon her all-round skills in this ODI series. With this, we come to the end of the analysis and details of the squads of both these teams. And how will both Australia and England fare in this upcoming ODI series? Will Australia be able to retain the Ashes with that one solitary win? Or will England actually manage to win by a 3-4-0 manage and win back the Ashes? Do let us know what you feel in the comments section. Engage with us in conversation. And a gentle reminder to all you viewers out there to always stay updated regarding all sorts of news and any sort of news in and around the world regarding women's cricket. You know where to tune in. It's Women's CricZone. And you were watching yet another segment of Swara Presents The Outside View, co-powered by Wahe.